We have come down from Mount Ventoux and we are heading slowly west. And we have come across the little village of Vaison-la-Romaine. And up on that rocky outcrop behind me, there's an old medieval city. So we're going to go and check it out. Of course, it is cooking here in France, like it is in the UK. And it's going to be cooking here in France for another 5 or 6 days. So we're really umming and ahhing about what to do. Temperatures in the early 30s at night. We're really not comfortable in the van. We might even go back up Ventoux for a cool night's sleep again. We shall work it through. But whilst we and ah, we shall visit the medieval city of Vaison-la-Romaine. There is quite a river flowing, which, given how hot and dry it generally is a bit of a surprise. As well as the medieval city up there behind me, there apparently is also remains of a Roman city somewhere. The chateau, or castle up behind me, overlooks a little gorge to my right, which we can't see because there's a whopping great big wall. And as you can see, the chateau is going through some form of restoration. So I'm not sure whether or not we can get in there. But we'll push on a little bit further. Unfortunately, but not surprisingly, the chateau is inaccessible. But I do get an awesome view over the rest of the town. Karen has opted for a refreshing dip in the fountain water. The medieval city is quite large. And of course, the usual warren of tight little alleys and arty boutiques. Having checked on Google, I can confirm that the bridge dates back to the 1st century BC and it is still carrying traffic, so that's pretty good. The village itself is up on this rocky point. Apparently it was open to lots of attacks, so they retreated up the hill defensively, which is why there's a warren of little streets we've been walking through. And last but not least, there are Roman remains down below somewhere, so we're going to go and find those now. Well, we're going to go look for those now. I can't imagine they're going to be too difficult to find. But let's go and have a look. We didn't find the Roman ruins. Truth is, we didn't try very hard. It was way too hot. Instead, we went in search of Pistolero ice lollies. We didn't find any of those either. So instead, we pushed on west to the city of Avignon, which is over there behind me, across the river. We are waiting for the free ferry to transfer us across to the other side. And here it comes. It's not quite as exciting as the ferries in Scotland, but it is a ferry nonetheless. Do you like the ferry, Karen?
I like the ferry now.
I think it's going to take us about 2 minutes to get across to the other side. Not the world's biggest voyage. It would appear our ferry boat is electric. Got to give it to the French. The bridge, or the partial bridge, for it does not go across the river, apparently is famous for being referred to in the song. I've no idea what the song is, but I'll look it up and stick it down below. And in the song, one is meant to dance under the bridge, which nowadays means dance on the bridge, by all accounts. The receptionist staff, or 3 of them, at the campsite, gave us a little rendition of the song, which is quite amusing. There is a fee of €5 to go up on the bridge, which, nah, we're not going to bother. Are we being tight? Probably. Instead, we're going to go and check out the old city behind me. It has just occurred to me that I did not name the bridge, which is Pont Saint-Benazet, or the partial bridge. I also have not given the name of the river, which of course is the Rhone. Although the crossing we did was only across part of it, because our campsite is on an island in the Rhone River. Our first impressions of this city, or the old city, are not so good. It looks very concrete-ish actually, and very touristy shops. The latter, I guess, is the norm, but the former, the city has obviously been significantly rebuilt at some point or over the years. The town hall and the square in which it sits are an improvement. This is actually quite nice. Okay, let's be upfront. We are not giving Avignon a chance. It's too bloody hot. But a quick reference to Wiki, and it would appear its main claim to fame is its papal homes, or papal palace. The city was home to 7 popes and 2 anti-popes. Whatever they are, I don't know. And it does have a significant papal palace and papal palace gardens off in front of me to my right, neither of which we are going to be checking out because it's too hot. Instead, we're having a cool drink and we're going to watch City Life go by for a little bit. Sorry, Avignon, I apologise. Okay, Karen has been doing some research, and by that, of course, we mean a wiki search. What is an anti-pope, Karen?
An anti-pope, or in Latin the antipapa, is a person who claims to be the Bishop of Rome, but hasn't actually officially been elected as Pope. There you go.
What's every day?
Every day is a learning day.
And we have learned what an anti-pope is today. We're around about 8:30 and it is still really warm. We've not actually had the pop top unzipped before, as Karen is now modelling. But blimey, it's hot out here. It was even hotter in there. So as the sun goes down and it starts to cool, hopefully that will release some of the heat in the van and not let too many bugs in.